Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Fields. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Fryermuth. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 30 yards there. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Here we go.
Fields. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Steelers 14.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton. Second down and 6 now. They run here with Dowdle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
We'll go 47. 46.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Fields throwing again. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Boswell for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Here's Prescott. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. The give is to Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. To throw is Fields. He gets it complete to Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
You got to, line up.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. A big play here, 3rd and 2.
Don't jump, ready?
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down. Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Micah Parsons in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. All eyes on Fields. He's going to let it fly. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's in. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
Prescott to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. And this one is right through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute,
like I'm never enough. I say I don't give up, so I keep down low. Slowly coming undone, yeah. I run in circles. Get back, get away. But watch me try hard anyway. It's so fake, self-hate's killing me. I know that I'm not that, and I'm sick of pretending. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. I dig a hole in the earth and bury myself down low. Never speaking again. I hide beneath the surface. Get back, get away. And I can't see straight. Late nights. I'm not that. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles, yeah. Feels like I'm running in circles. So sick of pretending, no, that I'm someone or something I'm not. So I'm back where I started, falling apart. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running low. It feels like I'm running in circles.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First carry for DeAndre Swift. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. Off the play fake, it's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Here's Williams. He finds his target, Allen. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice gain of 21 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. A quick throw here, that's complete. Only a yard of the completion, it's second and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Swift again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Check. Hurt. Hawk 70. Hurt. Check go.
They'll try it now with Swift. And this time he is in. DeAndre Swift punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. I think going for it there on the opening drive, CD, if you're that close to the end zone, seems like a no-brainer, and they're able to cap things off with a touchdown.
I think that he was imagining the message he would send to his team if he called for the field goal unit at that point. Great drive, got it all the way down there. You're telling your offense, I believe in you, and you're also telling your defense, hey, if they don't score, we've got it covered.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. T.J. Edwards from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Open man right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. Now Prescott. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. A give to Elliott running left. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Running with Elliott. Able to power through. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Looking to throw is Williams. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back, who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Throwing is Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
On fourth down, here's Williams. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3. To throw once more, here's Williams. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To the air, Williams. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with great starting field position at one time. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott to throw it. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Prescott now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Williams now. A final shot before break. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
47. Hey, kill. We've got 46. 26.
Throwing, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun again to Elliott. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker
From 19 yards away.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
On play action, here's Williams.
A little short pass. This is Everett. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Come 19. Let's go now. Trap 60.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Believe we back in business. It's highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me. The numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters. Call them silverback gorillas. Going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Coach at Comptown. I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll stick with Elliott. Has an opening past the 40. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play for Dallas. 42 yards. First down, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, 47.
Here's Prescott. That's complete to Elliott. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Got a man, that's Tolbert. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They'll run Zeke up the middle. He is in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. That's taken in by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long for Mahomes. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught by Edwards-Helaire. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Easy.
Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Whoa! And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Now Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Yellow. Hey, rip list.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll run again. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Mahomes now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Attack, attack! Attack, attack! Right side!
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
On second down, Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and long.
15.
Motion man is Rice. On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after.